practice it by moving the music.
What you're going to do is it's
Why is the program gonna help you? Well, this is what we're talking about.
forward and down. You're rotating your hands. Put your hands on the back of your head. What's up everyone, it's Ryan from Best Face Forward, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you 10 tips to supercharge your mewing results. Now the reason we created this program in the first place is because it takes the results you can get with mewing to another level. So mewing is amazing, right? That's how a lot of people discover this, and that's a great place to start. That is simply consciously thinking about getting your tongue on the roof of your mouth, which can be great. However, there are a lot of things that you can do to get your tongue posture even better than you would imagine that it could possibly be. In this video today, I'm going to give you the top 10 techniques that we use in that program. So again, remember, all of these things have the end goal of making your tongue posture better, making more of it sit on the roof of your mouth, your tongue that is, making your tongue evenly press on both sides of your palate to correct any asymmetry you have, making the entire back third of your tongue, and creating that suction hold that we want in order for your tongue to stay there when you're sleeping, when you're doing anything, so you don't have to think about it. That's really what we're after here. We want to improve your resting tongue posture. Here are the top 10 tips. So number one is tongue mobility. That is stretching your tongue. This is a lot of what myofunctional therapy exercises actually do, some of them. So you have fascia underneath your tongue, and you can only imagine if that fascia is tight, if your tongue is restricted, then it's literally being held to the bottom of your mouth. So it's impossible for it to get up there. When you do these stretches for your tongue, you'll find that your tongue more naturally just kind of floats up onto the roof of your palate, and it can actually go higher than it otherwise would be able to. So let me give you a quick exercise for that. All you're going to do is close your mouth, start with the tip of your tongue on the spot, which is at the right behind your front teeth, and then you're going to run the tip of your tongue back on your palate as far back as you can go. So you're essentially pushing the tip of your tongue towards the back of your throat. And when you do that, what you're going to feel is you're going to feel a stretch underneath your tongue in the front. So you hold it in that stretched position for about 20 seconds. You'll feel it stretching, and then notice how your tongue feels after you do that. So I want you to do that 2 to 3 times per day, and that's going to really help with your tongue posture. And there's a lot of other tongue mobility exercises you can do, particularly if you have a tongue tie. That's something that you want to get looked at. I have other videos about that. Number 2 is tongue strengthening. So we want to strengthen the entire tongue. We want to do that with various exercises that were shown to me by myofunctional therapists. Now, one that you can do right now if you're watching this is called tick-tocks. For tick-tocks, you're going to keep your teeth together, and you're just going to make a tick-tock noise. And you're going to do it about 30 times. It sounds something like this. Now what you're doing is you're actually practicing the suction of your tongue to your upper palate. Every time you make that tick-tock noise, you want to try to make those sounds as crisp and as clean as possible. If you can do it with your teeth closed, that's even better. If you need to open your mouth while you do it, that can help you to make clearer, crisper sounds, which means you're doing the exercise properly. And after you do that, you should feel your tongue a little more suction to the roof of your mouth. Now obviously there's a ton of other tongue strengthening exercises that I can't get into in this video, but I will be posting videos in the future to show you how to do those. Number 3 is neck stretching. This is obviously, I have tons of videos on my channel about that, so I'll link to them below. Go check them out. If you do neck stretches every single day, you will notice that your tongue is just in a better position after you stretch your neck. Your head is in a more neutral position, meaning that the back of your tongue and your entire tongue will more easily, more naturally sit on your upper palate. That leads us to number 4, which is upper body stretching and strengthening. You want to get your shoulders back and down. You want to open up your thoracic spine because that will help with your forward head posture as well. The entire spine is connected, right? So if you improve your upper body posture, it will improve your head posture, which will improve your tongue posture. Makes sense, right? The next one is actually jaw massage. This is something I learned recently. So a lot of people who do mewing and try to improve their tongue posture, what you get is you get a lot of tension and muscle knots in these jaw muscles because your jaw is getting used to being in a new position. What this can create is tension. That's why a lot of people who do mewing will actually have tension in their forehead and around their eyes because it's coming from the tension in your jaw that runs all the way up through your forehead. What you do for this is simply you'll sit down and you take your thumbs and you actually press your thumbs into those jaw muscles. There's a particular spot in here right below your cheekbone, and you're going to push up and in. You should feel a lot of like pain when you do this actually, because it's kind of like getting a massage, releasing a muscle knot. You hold that knot, you hold your thumbs in that position, you continue to breathe. This exercise has been a game changer for me. Not only does it help you to reduce any tension created by mewing, but what it'll do is it'll help your jaw relax to become more down and forward, which is what you want. Next is correcting asymmetry. So a lot of people have asymmetry that is caused by the forces of their tongue. So if one side of your tongue is pushing up more than the other, that's going to be a problem, right? Because your jaw is going to develop differently on either side. One side is going to be further developed because more of your tongue is pushing up on that side. So one great way to correct this is with myospots. That's why in our program, we send people a bottle of myospots and we do training with this product. Because what you can do is you can take a myospot, you can put it on the side that is weaker. And when you put that myospot on your upper palate, your tongue will automatically detect that it's there, and it will just out of habit, subconsciously, that weaker side will start to push up more than the other one. It sounds like magic, but it really works, and I've been doing this, and the owner of Myospots, Dr. Shiv Faragella, is the one who originally told me about this. So that's a great way to improve your asymmetry. I'll put the link to Myospots below so you can go purchase it. The next one is upper lip stretching. So most people actually have weakness in their upper lip. Most people have tightness in their upper lip, and that's why you see a lot of people with gummy smiles. It's not the only reason, but it's one reason. And that's why you commonly see people have larger lower lips than they do upper lips. This was the case with me as well. And when you do this stretch, what you'll find is that your lips will meet more easily. They'll close more easily, which will help you to breathe through your nose and will further help your tongue posture. And also it'll make your lips look better. It'll make your upper lip look more full. And that's one of the main things that people who go through our program find, is that their lips start looking better almost immediately because they are doing this stretch. All that you do is you get a paper towel and you grab your upper lip right below your nose and you pull it gently down, and you're gonna hold that for 15 to 20 seconds and then release it. You don't wanna overdo it, you just wanna get a nice gentle stretch, and you'll really feel the benefit from that. Number 9 is obviously chewing. You want to be chewing to strengthen these muscles, not only your masseter muscle, but your medial and lateral pterygoid muscles that all contribute to chewing. That will make your jaw look better and more defined. But not only that, that will help to move your lower jaw forward and continue to help you to improve your tongue posture, which is obviously, like I said, that's the ideal goal. You don't want to overdo it. That's why I recommend people to actually use food and to chew tougher foods. That's, in my opinion, the safest method that I can recommend to everyone. Obviously, there's lots of other things you can do. I just made a video on the top 5 foods for strengthening your jaw, so go check that out if you're interested, because that's a great thing that you can do. And lastly, we have strengthening your core muscles and your lower body. If you have an imbalance in your lower body, which is so common from sitting all the time, a lot of people have posterior pelvic tilt, anterior pelvic tilt. If your lumbar region of your spine is not in balance from front to back, what that's going to lead to is the same thing, rounded shoulders, forward head posture. So what I've found is that when I do stretches to improve my lower body posture, and I do strengthening and various things like that for my low back, for my hip flexors, glutes, various muscles that tend to get weak, the more that you're able to do that, the more it will reinforce good posture for your upper body, for your head, all of which will improve your tongue posture. So thank you guys for watching. Now, if you want to enroll in the program, the link is below, bestfaceforward.com. If you want to improve your tongue posture beyond what it currently is, beyond what you think it can be, because you will get amazing results with this program in the next 3 months. We're going into winter. Let's do something to improve ourselves together. So join the program. I look forward to helping you. And if you aren't going to buy the program, obviously I'm going to be continuing to release exercises and tips on here for free that you can do to continue to improve yourself. So thank you so much for subscribing. If you want to support this channel and what we're trying to do with helping people become more attractive and healthier and more confident, please share this video if it's helped you, like the video, and share this content with people who you think that it can benefit. And thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.